So today I'm going to introduce you to Leonardo AI. So once you register to Leonardo AI, which is quite easy, once you go to the Leonardo AI website, which is leonardo.ai, and then you can request for whitelisting, and they will quickly let you in. You will be prompted to this interface. It will give you an introduction of what Leonardo AI is. Press next, 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 and then you are logged in. Now, the interface is pretty cool, not similar to Midjourney because Midjourney works on Discord, but this is a web-based AI image generation tool. You will be prompted to feature models. These are models created by a Leonardo team where you can generate images or AI art based on these models. So let's say if you select 3D animation style, this will create the engine, AI engine will understand that you are going to create a 3D model, 3D animation style model. Then whatever the prompt that you're going to put, it will create based on that. Well, once you see, obviously you will be seeing this interface where you get 150 points. The upgrade amount is pretty much cheap. If you pay monthly, it is going to be $12, but if you pay yearly, it's going to be $10. But still, you can experiment, you can use extensively with the free version. And then the next one is recent creations. You'll be seeing the arts that are generated recently by trending, and then you can sort it to latest AI art. These are like the current latest arts. Super cool creations. Oh, wow, this is nice. And then the top rated art. Now you can create your art from scratch itself, or you can use a model to create your art, and you can even search for your art to get some ideas. So let's go through one by one. The next is the community feed, which is what we saw here on the previous screen, and then the personal feed, the art that you have created, and then yes, you can upload your own data sets to train the engine, AI engine, to create your own such a art. And then these are the fine-tuned models that are created by the Leonardo team. So you can literally select a model and then you can generate your art. And then these are models created by the community. So you can even select the models which are created by community. The next one is AI image generation tool. So if I go to image generation, first thing is this is the prompting area, but you should be selecting one of the model. Well, if you go back, select any of these models, or you can go to community feed, and then you can, you can go to fine tune models, and then you can select any of these models. So if you select Dream Shaper, or if you go back to image generation and look for Dream Shaper, which will be available here. So your model is selected. Then you can write your prompt. Before you write your prompt, you can select how many images you need. So I keep everything default, and then you can select the size that you want. So it says it is a 1:1 ratio. You can go for 16:9, so it will select the 9:16. So let's say 1:1, and then let's keep it as default, and I will go and write a prompt. So let's say Superman in stream. It's a simple prompt, and let me generate. Okay, it has created the art. So obviously this is not the best art it has created, but it can be improved based on the prompt. So let us try something else. So I want to get an example from this is the usual way. This is the second way of doing it. So the first way is you write the prompt, but the second way is to make it easier to have an idea what you want. Then you get the prompt from some of the samples. The good thing is they have recently enabled this search option so that you can search for anything that you want. So let's say I can search for logo. So it gives me something similar to this. So let me select this one. It shows you what is the prompt used, and what's the model, and what are the configurations. If you copy the prompt, it just copies the prompt only, but it shows you what is the model that you use to generate and what are the configuration. But if you do remix, it's actually copy those settings, and then it puts the whole thing, right? So it have used Dream Shaper 7, if I'm not mistaken, and these are the configuration it has used. So I can just simply change this to look like logo of a beauty salon to logo of a gym, and I can generate. Let's try to create the logo. Of course, you can improve it. Now you can select the same prompt, and then I can say I can add more prompts. White background, minimal, and I can say flat. I can generate the same prompt. While it is generating, we can also try with another type of logo. Yeah, this turns out good. Let me try with another, we can try with 3D animation, try, and then I can generate. Yeah, so it created. So you can actually fine tune more. So the other option is go through the most top rated designs and then copy their prompt. So we actually could copy a complex prompt. Let's say I can copy something similar to that, and then it is using Leonardo diffusion, and then I go and remix it instead of mini cute hyper-realistic futurist cat to a dog. Rest everything I can keep it as it is, and instead of Leonardo diffusion, I want to try with the latest model, see if it can create something cool. Yeah, it's created. Now you even can see the difference between the stable diffusion and dream shaper model. That is pretty cool. Now, let's say if you want to come up with an idea, build some prompts, you can go to my favorite prompting engines. One is Prompt Hero. So let me show you how we can create a simple, let's say, portrait. I like this art. So let me select this and I can copy the prompt, these prompt, and I can paste it in Leonardo, and I would probably select Dream Shaper. Then I select and paste. This is clearly it is. And then it has given me a negative prompt. So I'll copy the negative prompt. So if I add a negative prompt, when I generate, yeah, it created somewhat similar art here. This looks fantastic. Once you're generated, the AI engine start learning. So if you generate once more, it will try to generate, but let's see what it has created. It looks fantastic. It really look fantastic. Now, the most interesting part is, let's say I like this one. Actually like the previous one. It's this one. So it has generated the image. Now you can do a few more things. One is you can download, you can delete, and then you can copy this image. Plus you can actually zoom, right? Zoom in, unzoomed, expanded. This has a similar feature on Midjourney. The other option is if you go to image prompt. So here you can write your prompt. It will help you to build your prompt. So let me try. A portrait, smiling, smiling. I can say party, right? So I have added that text. You can add a sample if you want. So let's say it's a basic elements, digital art. Is it going to be a digital art? Is it going to be a photography? Is it going to be a character design, or is it going to be a fashion? Now, in our case, I think it's a character design. So we can select a character sample of what we want. Maybe something like this, a teen, and you can select multiple characters and we'll select this one, other one, fashion style, or something like this. And then okay, and then basic elements. Yeah, right. Now it has actually created the prompt here, right? Now I can copy the prompt. When I copy the prompt, it's actually copying all of them, but I would properly copy this one, this prompt, go back to Leonardo, and then remove these and paste it. And I don't need a negative prompt. I would probably select Dream Shaper 7. The portrait of a beautiful woman wearing a long dress, the layer generate. Now for Leonardo, most of the prompting are it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So let me remove some of the elements. Lean, yeah. And then now I can what I can do since I have a few more coins, I'll just change it. Then prompt magic strength, I'll just put it to 5, right? And then rest everything I just skip it, and then I can generate again. Now it creates two variations. That looks pretty cool. It looks beautiful, but it's more cartoonish. So what I would say, hyper realistic. Sorry for my spelling. Hyper realistic portrait of a beautiful woman. I would say, okay, yeah, let's give it a try with one. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Now, one more thing I want to try is to try with this Stable Diffusion, and see what it can create. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Of course, you can expand it, which is on Zoom. So the other option is, yes, you have given it. It has created a good art, but yes, you can on Zoom and make it full view, or you can change the aspect ratio and then make it full portrait. But I want to try something else. So I want to add an image, upload an image, which I have downloaded here. Okay. So once you upload the image, so you are creating the prompt through that image, right? So again, let me try with Dream Shaper 7. And then here you can add weights to for the prompt. So if you add more weights, that means it will be more similar to the image that you're going to you have uploaded. So the results will be more similar to the image that you uploaded. The lesser that it will have more variations. Similar thing, how much prompt you are adding. So let us generate it with the default value. So you have uploaded an image, right? Now you are creating another image. Yeah. So it tries to get the color, the style of that, and try to add it to that image. So it is totally different. There is one more cool trick we have, which is called image remix. So let's try adding one more image to it. So you have two images, and then generate with that. So for this one, I like to change the aspect ratio to 16:9. So it tries to create it thinks that okay, it tries to get the feel of the image of the background, and it adds that background to this, and then it creates this image. It looks pretty cool, but it's not that what you want. I say full view, right? So let's generate that. Yeah, it has created what I wanted. Now if I zoom out, which is unzoom, now let me show this, the unzoomed effect of it. Yeah, looks pretty cool. And unfortunately, you can unzoom only once. It's actually similar to Midjourney as well. It's super cool, and Leonardo has given free coins for you to generate, and you have so much of examples you can copy and create. And then there are many more features it has, and many more functionalities, use cases. You can create your own t-shirt design, you can create your own artwork and hang it on your wall, print it and hang it on your wall. And then of course you can uh, make cool effects, cool art, share it on your social media and all. So there are much more to it. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. So I'll be sharing more videos. Please stay tuned with Maz Academy. Thank you. Bye bye.